Welcome forward again to the next episode of 820, 500 Seconds of Resilience, distilled from the book Resilience, the Beauty of Presence by the author Ming, Ahmad. The topic for today is sacrifice or suffer. Subtagline, heaven and hell, here and now. If you had a chance to research me, if you have headed out to the 820podcast.com website, you can get a summary on the book, Resilience, the Beauty of Presence. In that book, you will find an equation about how I define heaven. So again, it's not PhD level, not even physics proof worthy, but I offer that as a way to think about the practicality and the possibility of having heaven here, now, present, as we live and breathe together. Same thing with hell, but I have a distinct, definite equation for that in the book. But we won't get into that today in this podcast. But on the subject of sacrifice or suffer, I have questions for you to consider. First, who fulfills your needs? Who can address your wants? How did you choose or decide on what you like and don't like, what to eat and not eat, or what to say and not say? That and this is your fate. You didn't actually choose or decide. Certainly, you made a choice or decision or did something by default because you didn't see or feel any other options. That also is your fate. No right or wrong, no left or right, no black or white. Whatever you think you decided or chose is your fate. I know it sounds like a pretty much cheap-ass, backwards-looking justification to look smart. I am not that. I was taught this by men and women of much greater knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Those latter two parts of the process, wisdom and understanding, comes through exposure and awareness. Also in the book Resilience, by the way, of acceptance and action. Not just to have knowledge, but how to apply it with personal responsibility and accountability. Now, that was a fairly long preamble to get to our subject today. I apologize, sorry about that. But I know we only have a few moments to share right now. Your fate in existing came here with the intention for heaven here and now, not later or getting to your final destination or to maybe enjoy it then. Yes, I, have taken a different fork in the road that deviated from my creation and my creator. As I said, as designed by my fate. But that and many other multiple deviations have allowed me to learn and course correct. That awareness and action thing. Once again, part and parcel of my fate's design. Now, you may now say that, then what's the purpose of having a purpose or message if this life I have is a done deal, pre-written, prescribed? Great question. And that is the intention, as far as my current awareness goes, to prompt those questions in you and for you. But if I may address that possible question, I wish to reduce the assumption of it. If you find out and accept that you do have a fate, here is the spoiler alert. Other than the absolute end, meaning that you and I will die, you do not have to know the ending from this point forward. You don't need to know that. I don't know the mistakes or lessons I will commit, and neither do you. I do not know the successes that I will experience, neither do you. But you can accept the fate that makes this journey a lot easier. Since we have this conversation going on right now, at least for right now, we have some life to live. We have some things to do. And some time to apply wisdom and understanding to whatever knowledge we have gained and experienced and remember so far. So, suffer. No, I don't think that's the approach. How about this? Sacrifice your ego and fear to push your energy towards more confidence and humility. Sacrifice your vanity for more courage. Sacrifice whatever knowledge you have, all that data and science, to the wider perspective of understanding in action, and from the good and the not so good experiences. And sacrifice the tendencies for the hell, those add-on pieces to this life, stripping away that to expose yourself to that pure, internal, heavenly presence within you and within the essence of your fate. Oh, shoot. All right. We've reached the end of this monologue, and I hope we get to a point of it becoming a dialogue. But again, I'm hoping that something here will inspire you to contact me or write me or get on my schedule, my calendar for something a little more involved. But anyway, I'll have to cover that in another episode. Oh, hey, maybe as an epilogue to this episode. See that poetic thing coming through? My monologue, dialogue, epilogue. Yeah, I'm not a poet. Sorry about that. Anyway, I forgot to tell you about your fate and my fate. I forgot to tell you this. That fate is called truth. That's the journey we are all on. We just got to recognize and accept that as essential to this awareness thing that I speak about in these 820 podcasts and the book. That fate I've been mentioning to you at several podcasts, it sounds so morbid and can't do anything about it. But that fate, in a word, is called truth. I'll get into that soon. All right. Should you want more information and context on this topic today or on Resilience, the book, please head over to the820podcast.com. Until we meet there, stay present, stay current, always 820.